Dinosaur bird 221 attacks and one deadly secret. Meet the dinosaur bird. A living relic that looks like it stepped right out of the Cretaceous period. Official records say it has attacked people over 200 times, earning it the title of the world's most dangerous bird. But what if that story is wrong? The secret to why it attacks isn't about aggression. It comes down to a single, fatal mistake people make, and you're about to find out what it is. Section 1. Building the legend. To understand the myth, you have to understand the creature. The southern cassowary is an icon of the Australian rainforests. These are giants, standing up to 2 meters tall and weighing nearly 190 pounds. They're covered in dense, black feathers, with a startling neck of vivid, electric blue and red. On its head sits a hollow crest, called a casque, which scientists think might amplify its deep, booming calls through the forest. This prehistoric look is backed up by serious weapons. Its powerful legs can launch it at 50 kilometers or 30 miles per hour through thick brush. At the end of those legs is a 3-toed foot, where the inner toe is armed with a 4-inch, dagger-like claw. When a cassowary feels threatened, it doesn't peck. It kicks forward, striking with this terrifying weapon. This is the image that has fueled the myth, a towering monster with a built-in dagger, ready to attack. Section 2. The turning point. So, the case seems closed, right? A large, powerfully armed, territorial bird with a history of aggression. But is it really that simple? When researchers dug into the details of 221 documented attacks, a clear and disturbing pattern emerged. The reason for the vast majority of these encounters wasn't random aggression or territorial defense. The real reason points directly back at us. Section 3. Reveal the deadly secret. The number one mistake, the single most dangerous thing you can do around a cassowary, is to feed it. It sounds harmless, but that one simple act is the root cause of this entire problem. A comprehensive 2003 study of the 221 incidents is the smoking gun. In the cases involving humans, a staggering 75% of the attacks came from cassowaries that people had fed before. When you feed a cassowary, its natural behavior gets dangerously twisted. These are shy, reclusive animals. But feeding them teaches them to see humans as an easy meal ticket. It erases their natural fear. They start approaching people, cars, and homes, expecting a handout. When a person they now see as a food source doesn't provide, the cassowary can get aggressive. It's not attacking out of malice, it's acting on a learned behavior that we taught it. Section 4. The proof in the data. The individual cases make it personal. The 2 known human fatalities since 1900 were both preventable. The most recent, in 2019, involved a man in Florida killed by a cassowary he kept on his farm. It wasn't a wild encounter. The only other recorded death, in 1926, happened after a teenager attacked a cassowary with a club, and the bird defended itself. In both fatal cases, the human initiated the interaction. And when you dig deeper, you find the eviscerating kick is far rarer than the legend suggests. In over 70% of incidents, the attack was just a charge or a chase. The bird only resorted to kicking with its claws in about 15% of all encounters. The truly dangerous injuries are a last resort for a cornered or provoked animal. Section 5. The unseen victim guardian of the rainforest. This isn't a story about a natural-born killer. While we've been busy fearing this bird, we've overlooked its vital role in its ecosystem. The cassowary is a keystone species, meaning its presence holds the whole ecosystem together. It's the rainforest's gardener. Cassowaries are frugivores, eating the fruits of hundreds of plant species, many too large or toxic for any other animal. It swallows these fruits whole and, as it wanders, its gentle digestive system processes the pulp but leaves the seeds unharmed. Hours later and miles away, the bird deposits those seeds in a fresh pile of fertilizer. Many plant species depend exclusively on the cassowary to spread their seeds. Without it, the entire forest structure could start to collapse. Section 6. The solution and call to action. This shifts the story from fear to respect, and from avoidance to responsibility. The solution to preventing cassowary attacks is surprisingly simple. First, never feed a cassowary. It's dangerous, it's illegal, and it can be a death sentence for the bird. Second, if you see one in the wild, give it space. Back away slowly and steadily. Don't run, as that can trigger a chase. Third, if it approaches you, put something between you and the bird, like a tree or a backpack. By following these simple rules, we can coexist. If you found this look into the world of the cassowary fascinating, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next investigation. Conclusion. The story of the dinosaur bird isn't about a monster. It's about a shy, defensive animal that doubles as a guardian of the rainforest. The 221 attacks aren't a sign of a monstrous bird, but a tragic result of human misunderstanding. The deadly secret isn't in the bird's nature. It's our own misguided idea that feeding a wild animal is an act of kindness without consequence. By respecting their wildness, we can make sure these magnificent dinosaur birds keep gardening the rainforests for centuries to come, seen not as a threat, but as the treasure they truly are.